ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until
Who could forget when... Here comes the... Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Good one. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
The perfect counter lands. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice counter shot by her. She can't find a home for that jab. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. On to the second round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Good counter punch. That punch lands. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Punch, counter punch. He wasn't ready for that counter. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. She launches a punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble.
Yo, how you doing?
She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete. On to the third. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing.
Do you believe this?
What?
Taylor is down. She knocked the wind out of her, and it took her off her feet. Look at this replay.
A shot from the gods took her out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Heather Hardy is now dazed. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Is that but ever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
She catches and counters. And that was a big shot, and Hardy is rocked.
Caught your stream, and honestly the content is solid.
It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Talk about Katie Taylor in that lap. And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, the corner can do whatever they want to try and motivate their fighter to get back into this, but it all boils down to her, Johnny. Does she have the heart, the will, the desire, the strength to turn this around?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Slip to avoid the jab. And now Hardy. Oh, it may be the beginning of the end. As you can see, that powerful body shot froze her in her tracks. Let's watch it one more time.
1, 2, 3.
What up?
Knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about the heat. And there's the bell to start round 5. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter shot. stamina is off the charts. Swing and a miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fighter is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath.
Actually, I create custom graphics for streamers, logos, overlays, VTubers, etc. Affordable prices available. Let me know if you're interested.
And I've got to see that again. Where did that...
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. On to the 6th round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice work to block that left uppercut. Oh, and Hardy got the worst of that one, and she is backpedaling quickly. And Heather Hardy just couldn't take...
Can you share your Discord username? I'd like to show you some of my work.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for somewhere else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial.
Tony Stock _1.
There's the bell to start round 7. Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold